As we're talking about Real Madrid, we obviously have to talk about what that man, Gareth Bale, reports suggesting that he's turned down a move to China. Real Madrid must be trying desperately to get rid of him, but just can't at the moment.
Yeah, and this is the way that we anticipated it being. You know, that Real Madrid were looking for an exit strategy. They were looking for a way out. Gareth Bale's position from the very start of this whole process, even before the season ended, was to say that I don't want to go. I don't want to move anywhere. I mean, there's a number of reasons for that. One, of course, is that he's not that keen to go. The other is that they know, Gareth Bale's camp, that they have to make it Real Madrid's responsibility to find a way out for him, because as soon as it becomes their responsibility and as soon as they start opening the door to this, Real Madrid will ask more and make it more difficult. So they need to be in a position where it has to be Real Madrid's duty to look for this. And you know, Gareth Bale will be in a position, I think, where he's not going to say yes to any old thing. I think he will want something, or at least certainly this is the way that his camp is putting it. He'll want something that maintains his salary levels. He'll want something that maintains a decent football level. And frankly, there isn't really a club out there that offers all of the things right now that Real Madrid do, albeit there are a lot of clubs out there that offer one really important thing Real Madrid don't offer, which of course is game time and a manager who actually wants him there.
And that's it, Brian. That's the balance. What would you do? Because as it says, no one's going to pay his wages. So do you take a cut? Do you do that just to continue playing football, or do you continue to sit at Real Madrid and take the money? What would you do?
You know, I remember having this conversation last year when the fact that he had a new coach, it was a new opportunity. I thought, okay, this is the time. You stay where you are, you know, you prove yourself, and now he's in a situation that's quite obviously not good for him to actually gain some playing time. So as a player, I would look at it in the sense that I need to move.
Right.
I have plenty of money. I know our careers are short, but I'd want to play, I'd want to prove myself again and put myself back in a pedestal or in the limelight of people keep talking to me or would talk about me as one of the best players. And you can't do that on the bench. So to me, this is a bit strange. I know it's money, but I don't like it.
Quickly, Steve, what do you think?
The problem is we kind of were brought up that playing was what it was all about. It wasn't about the money at all. The problem is Gareth Bale has probably 90 million in the bank. That's where the problem is, because he doesn't have to do anything.
But don't you want to play football?
Well, you do want to play football, but he's 30. He's got a big 3 in front of it.
Yeah.
He's got plenty of money. He's not going to take a pay cut.
But that's the surprising thing, isn't it? Because he got
no,
to a point where he was talked about being one of the best. When you're in that, you've got to push yourself, and now he's not.
But because he's got so much money, he doesn't see it that way anymore. It's all great, all eye of the tiger and all that stuff. It's true. When you're fighting for it and you try to get there, once you've got there, that's the test.
Right.
And it seems right now he's failing the test.
Real Madrid looking, of course, to get rid of him and other players as well. Suggestions that Dani Ceballos could be on the way out, Sid. And there was a picture of him in a London telephone box, which clearly means he's moving to Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, or West Ham, or Arsenal, or Chelsea.
Fulham. Could be Fulham.
It could be Fulham. Could be. In fact, probably is Fulham. That's what it is. I mean, look, one of the things, Dani Ceballos has actually been quite clear on this, and I've quite enjoyed listening to him because of his honesty. He said immediately after the European Under-21 Championships that he wanted to play football, but that he didn't want to leave Real Madrid. In other words, he was saying, look, I want this to be a loan deal because I think I can succeed at Real Madrid, but I have been told very, very clearly by Zidane, you're not part of the plans, despite the brilliance of his performances at the Under-21 tournament, which led a lot of people in Spain to say, hang on, we need to rethink this. Real Madrid, of course, don't want to lose him permanently, so one other option would be a sale with a buyback clause. But I think what we'll see Dani Ceballos very, very keen to go, to play on loan, and to return the following summer and say, right, I'm good enough, I want a starting place in the Real Madrid team.